Hey guys, we're back again with another Minecraft video, and it's raining. That is quite unfortunate. Let's get rid of this rain. It's really loud. Um, yeah. Is it still raining? No, it's not. So, let me hold this first. Now I'm on fire. Fun. So, I guess what I want to talk about today is, you know, something a little bit different, a little interesting. But before that, first I want to mention something that I don't know, probably has come across in the past videos I made, but it's the whole idea of like, again, why I'm doing this, right? Like, the whole purpose behind these videos, right, is to be more of like a self-reflective type thing, right? To help me voice things that normally I wouldn't voice or concerns I have, like, like our last time, right? Like I came to like this weird conclusion where like, the whole thing about what life means to me, blah blah blah, when it comes to like um, when it comes to my experiences and kind of finding that motivation to like actually do things as self-deprecating as that sounds. And things have gotten better since I uploaded that video, but not really. um I made a comment saying that like, I actually didn't end up going to that class afterwards, but that aside, yeah, I just want to reiterate that like this is like honestly helping me kind of come to grips with my sanity. Basically, I want to look back at these videos and feel like, what the fuck was I thinking back then, Kind of like, rather than writing in my journal, right? Oh, wow, I'm outside. Oh, wait, that's a cave. I was next to a cave this entire time. That's wild. Um, maybe if I start going down, I'll reach the cave. Or what was I saying? Yeah, and it's like, the reason I'm reiterating this is because recently I came across a video talking about old school Minecraft and how like it was making a resurgence, and the guy in the video kind of throwed a little bit of a negative shade at me or people like me who are making like similar videos and from like the original guy, um, calling us copycats, and that made me feel kind of bad, and it made me not actually want to keep doing this. Um, until I realized that I'm not doing this for like some sort of like YouTube, getting on the YouTube trend because I want to, I'm trying to gain something out of it, right? Because I'm pretty sure I've reiterated that multiple times that like I don't want to gain anything from this. I'm just doing this because I kind of want to, and like I feel like that's a noble enough reason to keep doing this, right? And yeah, and I think that's fair. I think that's a fair thing to. I think that's a fair realization, right? Okay. So, with that out of the way, the main purpose of this video, right, that I want to talk about is I don't want to make it like an umbrella thing about like addiction in general, but I do want to talk about something that's been on my mind recently when it comes to bad habits, right? And what am I thinking about? All right, so I'm talking about nicotine and beyond nicotine, like just smoking, right? Um, just as a preface, if you haven't smoked before, or don't plan on smoking, don't smoke. It's not good. We all know it's not good. Everyone's been to like everyone's taken those like really cringe, high school classes where they just talk about how, you know, smoking kills, lung cancer, pot's bad for you. Okay, fuck. Why is it? All right. everyone knows this. Logically, we all know this, but you know, that hasn't stopped anybody. Let's be real, that hasn't stopped anybody. And certainly, but ironically, it actually did stop me for quite a while. Like I've only started picking up, smoking and vaping like literally like within the last year, and I don't know if I want to stop, but what I do want to talk about is like my relationship with it and like how it's I don't know if it's been helping or if it's been making shit worse, right? Um, because what I've noticed is that taking those hits every now and then has really helped me kind of. Again, like I said, I preface this, right? Like, no, it's not good for you. Don't fucking do it. Don't start doing it if you don't plan to do it, right? But it's honestly helped me a lot with dealing with my anxiety and kind of. Okay, why is this guy killing me? Fuck, that actually killed me? Oh, I suck at this game. um, what was I saying? Yeah, I felt like it's helped me kind of, like I said, get rid of my anxiety and just start doing things, right? Just start, paying attention in classes or whatnot, right? Like actually start caring. Um, and well, at first, right? Like that's the thing, right? Like at first, yeah, it was like that, but is he shooting me from over here? Um, but I feel like now that it's been a couple months, I really don't think it's been helpful. Um, and especially because like recently I've had this terrible cold, this terrible sore throat, and it took me like a whole 2 weeks to get out of it. I don't know if you guys have been hearing me sniffling in the last two videos, right? But that was basically I because the vape kind of like, even though you probably shouldn't be vaping when you have a sore throat, I kept vaping. I kept, not that I had to vape. Well, in hindsight, maybe it was that I had to vape, right? And I don't like that. I really didn't like that. I really want to like not be controlled by it, right? One sec, let me. Yeah, like it's not a fun thing to realize that you're spending a good chunk of your day puffing into a stick, right? And I keep telling myself, you'll stop, right? You'll stop. Like after your last vape, you'll stop. And I have like another vape in stock that after I finish this one, I'm probably gonna, start that one or use that one. That killed it in 2 hits. Wow, that's surprising. Oh, maybe because of fall damage. Yeah, so you keep telling yourself you're gonna stop, but I really hope I stick with it, and I hope I actually do stop, right? Because what I've realized now is that while at first it was kind of helpful to deal with my anxiety and kind of like, working through shit, and nowadays I feel like, yeah, it actually has been starting to control my life. Even yeah, like a long part. I always tell myself and tell my friends, I'm like, no, it's not controlling me. What do you mean? Like I can stop anytime I fucking want. But coming to terms with the fact that yeah, I do need to like take a hit every now and then, right? It's been a kind of a humbling experience, kind of realizing that I'm not immune to it, right? Like I'm just as susceptible to addictive substances as everyone else. And this is like a recent realization, right? This is something I realized today, right? And God only knows if like I'm actually gonna act on this realization. But yeah, I just kind of want to talk about that and just kind of like voice that out to anyone else who kind of like, you know, is dealing with that or is I guess, a victim. I don't call it victim. That sounds so cringe. But to anyone else who's like, stuck in that loop of, having to vape or like needing that hit. Person. That like, if you once you come to that realization, it's better to stop than like, or better to like start getting off of it than it is to start going deeper. Because I feel like I'm still at a point where I can stop, right? Where like I'm still aware, I'm like aware now. I'm aware that it's bad or that like, it's fucking with my life. Okay, this guy's gonna kill me. I don't want to die again. Please. Don't die again. Yeah, so I hope like anyone who's actually watching this video also dealing with this kind of shit realizes that A, it's honestly never too late, and B, don't start, right? Don't be like me, right? Like, 'cause initially, yeah, it's gonna feel great. Initially, you'll feel like, it's helping, or like, um, you know, who gives a fuck about the health consequences? Because now, right now, like, even now, I really don't give a shit about the health consequences, and maybe I'll get into that later, on a different video. But, and like the reason why I rationalized and, started vaping in the first place, right? Or started smoking, I should say, in the first place. Maybe I'll get into that later, but when I'm more comfortable, just talking. But yeah, this video, right, is basically me trying to have a record of myself. If I actually do end up continuing a video calling myself a retard or stupid for doing it, for continuing it, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if this is actually entertaining or just, listening to me battle my own demons. I don't know if this is entertaining or not, but yeah. That's the point of this video. I don't even know what I'm going to title it. Maybe I'll title it like, I don't know. I'll figure out what to title it. You guys will see. But yeah, feel free to share your own stories. My story isn't as like interesting when it. Did they change the texture of bats? Bro, that looks so cool. What the fuck? Wow. Good job, Mojang. That's a nice texture. Huh. But yeah, like, feel free to share your own stories with this kind of shit. Maybe I'll make a more comprehensive like my relationship with drugs video, but for now, I'm just gonna keep it at that. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it.